to share with you a story of how Ayurveda has positively impacted me personally. And although I might have mentioned in a previous video how I discovered it when my mother was diagnosed with cancer back in 1996 or 97, and moving along a few years, I soon after graduating chiropractic school, I was suffering from styes. So those nodules, those swollen glands in the eyelid, and I was getting them recurringly, and I was constantly getting them surgically removed, outpatient surgery, until I had one that was so bad. I was living in upstate New York that I let it go too long, and I finally got it surgically removed. And the surgeon left a big fat extra scar tissue in the lid that still looked like I had a sty. It just wasn't as big. And he said, "You're going to have to live with that because he can't do anything." He said, "I can't do anything about it." I was at the time studying Ayurvedic medicine pretty intensely, and my mentor and coach up there in Rochester, New York, put me under a cleanse, and it was an Ayurvedic protocol that dissolved everything. I was back to a completely normal eyelid. It didn't look like I had something like a drooping lid, and returned to the ophthalmologist, the surgeon at the hospital, and showed him. In fact, I don't think I showed him. I didn't have a follow-up because he pretty much dismissed me and told me, "Can't do anything. You're going to have to live with that scar tissue, that lump in my eyelid." So although that was a cosmetic thing, what happened was I went through a liver cleanse through a specific protocol in Ayurveda, and I felt good on so many levels. It wasn't just the eyelid, it was my IBS. I had irritable bowel syndrome from the moment I graduated chiropractic school or finished the board exams. I think all that stress, as you know, after the stressor is lifted, it comes back to haunt you in a very physical symptoms, sometimes a more serious condition. And it was very hard to live with IBS. And it wasn't until I did that cleanse for my eyelid, for the sty, it helped correct my food intolerances. So anyways, that is my story. I know you have one too if you have practiced or gone through an Ayurvedic protocol with a practitioner or any kind of natural functional medicine protocol. Share in the comments your story. I would love to hear about it. And hopefully we can motivate and inspire other people to adopt a very natural way of living in accordance to nature.